Hello guys, I'm going to just give you a quick tutorial on how to use the app Ask3. In this tutorial I'll show you how to get students logged into your Ask3 account, and I'll also show you how to have students post onto your bulletin board and make comments. So the first thing that you want to do is you're going to create your class. It's really simple. You're going to just put in your name, a little bit of information, and then your account will be set up. But for the students, when they go to log in for the first time, it's going to have a screen that looks like just like this. And they're obviously going to want to come up here and they're going to want to hit the student button and then fill in some of these fields. The first field is the first and last name. I just have my students put their first name, unless of course you have doubles in your room. They don't really need to put a last name unless that's for you, because it's only going to be the students that you have signed up for this class that are going to be seeing the bulletin board or anything that's posted on it. So it's pretty secure. I'm just going to put in a last name here, first name, sorry. And then the password is something that you created when you signed up for your class. It has to be 4 digits long, 4 numbers long, whatever you prefer. I usually just keep it plain and simple for my students, and my password is 1234. Your class code is something that the Ask3 app generates for you, and so it's unique to your classroom. For this one, our code is 66486, and you're more than welcome to log into this and just mess around, play around, try things out. The next step, I've definitely learned from mistake, you need to hit the sign up button if it's their first time getting into your class account. Otherwise it's sign in if they're returning. But it hasn't kicked me out yet since the kids have been signed in. Once they're signed in, it keeps them signed in for the whole year, unless of course there's an update or something, or we do something to the iPads. So I'm going to hit sign up so that I can enroll myself into this class. Okay, there I am. You can have them take a photo. I think it just holds, you touch on it and then that gives you a camera that takes a picture. Pretty easy to do. My students love doing it. Hit the back button up here. Take me to the home screen. Right up here is the title of my class that I created, and then we have, this is the create button, the bulletin board, and then your class roster down here. I've always told my kids that there's really nothing in here for them. It just has the student names in here, and then there's a starring system, which you're welcome to use, but I haven't found a use for it yet. Also is a good place for your class code. So I'm going to hit the back button to get out of there. The next thing I'm going to show you is the bulletin board. This is where everything is going to be posted. So any kid that has posted anything in your class will be on this screen. Everybody's looks the same. Teacher's screen and the student screen all look the same. So what you're seeing now, everybody sees. The bulletin board looks the same. Everything is in the same order. There's no privacy to it. Once you post something, you're posting it for the class. So that's something I definitely go over with my students. The create button, though, is where we're going to start. And this is where the students will go, or the teacher, to create the recording. I like to, a lot of the times, give students a picture to put in there to either talk about or collaborate on. You can do that by touching this button over here. It gives you a chance to either take a photo or choose from your library. I'm going to choose from my library here. Okay. And once you get your photo from here, you can pinch or twist, rotate the picture however you want. Put it in the middle, you can put it to the side, whatever you think would best fit. And once you've decided where you want your photo to be, then you've got some other choices down here that you might want to just take a quick look at before you go ahead and record. These are the buttons. You have just a squiggly line that lets you kind of draw. You can do anything you want with that one. You have an arrow, just a line with an arrow at the end. Straight line, the circle that allows you to just, my kids like that because I can go ahead and make a circle as big as I want. Okay, hit the square, doing the same effect, make squares, rectangles, whatever you want to do. If you decide that you want to change your color, there's a paint can with multiple colors, okay, that you can go and pick, change in the middle. It's up to you. The nice thing about this, though, if you want to maybe go back, take off those last two circles, up here in the upper right hand corner you have a back button and a forward button, okay, so I can add or delete things. But if I've played around and I think I'm done now, I think I know what I want to say and do, I can go ahead and hit this clear corner down here, just kind of do a swiping motion upwards, and it's going to clear everything on that page except for my background picture. I like this because after you start to talk a lot on a picture, you might want to clear it to kind of give it a fresh start, or maybe you messed up and you just want to go ahead and start over. So you don't have to go back and put your picture back in, which is kind of nice. Now, when you're all set, ready to record, you have a recording button down here. As soon as you hit it, you're going to be live. So let's go ahead. I'm going to just do a quick recording to show you what it's like. This is my first grade class. Aren't they so cute? I've got lots of boys and I've got lots of girls, and they are all good readers. Now, when I hit this check button here, it's going to post, it's going to stop the recording, and it's going to give you a chance to put a title in and preview. You can see up here it says your preview screen, but a little bit of warning here. If you don't like it, then you hit the trash can and it's gone. You can't go back and edit or fix something. It's either you like it or you don't, and you decide before you post it up to the bulletin board. So I like to have kids come down here and put a title. If we were talking about something particular, we might give it a name. If you don't put in a title, it just puts the date of the posting. And that's kind of nice too, because it'll group everything together. You'll see, December 1st all the way down. So you know that those are all talking about the same thing. So there, I gave it a title, class, and then I can always go back in if I didn't like it, I want to add to it. But once you hit this up arrow here, you're posting it to your bulletin board. Okay, so I hit that. Now if I go and look on my bulletin board, you can see right up here is my posting. If I decide I don't like it, or maybe you're teaching, you go in and say, nope, that's not what I wanted, and you want to delete it, all you have to do is put your finger over here and do a swiping motion to the left, and you should get a little delete sign. Ooh, come on. Well, you should. There it is. Oops, deleted. There. Might take a while, obviously. And then you can go ahead, delete it, or decide whether or not you want to keep it that way. If for some reason you need to get rid of a posting, that's how you do it. What you saw me do earlier with the stars, if you touch a little bit farther over, or you touch on the star, you can rate it basically, tap on this if it helped you, if you liked that video, if it was a helpful video to you, you can give it a star. And back in the class board, okay, you saw there the leaderboard. Those are the people, it'll tell you how many stars you've earned from other people, and it kind of gives you an idea of who's making helpful postings and who's not. For me, I don't find much use for this, but you might. So that's there. That is what that star does. Now for a comment, what you can do, I'm going to go back in to Will's recording here at the top, and I'm going to leave a comment. I'm going to watch his video and leave a comment. You can leave a comment anywhere in the video. So if I let this play for a minute. This is my first grade class. Aren't they so cute? I've got lots of boys, and I'm going to pause it there because I want to leave a comment right there. Now you can leave a comment either by text, which is this button here. Type something in. Okay, and then you hit the send button, and that's going to leave a comment right there for the person that just posted. Or you can leave a video comment, which would be another recording just like you just did, but it's going to be placed within this recording, and I'll show you that. I'm going to listen a little bit farther.
I've got lots of girls, and they are all good readers.
I'm going to pause it there. Now to leave my video recording, you're going to touch this button. Now you can see the screen looks pretty much the same, except it has the markings from Will recording, me, from the first recording. And so I can do, I can go in and I can use my squiggly line, I can do arrows, I can do the line, circle, whatever I did before I can do again. I can even do that, clear the page, but it takes me back to what the original recording was. So I'm going to go ahead and leave a video comment to on this post. I think you're right. These are really great readers. I know that Bailey is a good reader because I read with her every day. Now, I just hit the pause button, which was up here. So maybe you want to do that and change your paint color and keep recording. And I know that Alex is a good reader because I also read with him. Once you are all set with your recording, your comment, then you hit the check button just like you did in the past. And that's going to upload that. It's going to give you a chance to put a title, but it's going to upload it onto the first recording. Okay, so I'm going to touch here. I'll give it a title. Hit done. And then I'm going to just touch this arrow up just like before, and it's going to post this comment to the original recording. So you can see right here I have one comment on this recording and two comments. Now I'm going to get back out. Okay, here's the board. This is what everybody sees. Click on the bulletin board again, and you can see up here, right here, the class. I'm going to touch in there, and if you look down here, there are two comments that we just made. Now I can touch on them. There it shows you the first comment, the text comment, and then the second one is showing you that I have a video comment right here. And so what I can do is now touch on it and listen.
I think you're right. These are really great readers.
Okay, and then so the kids can go back and comment to each other, collaborate on things, help each other out, share things. It's a really great tool. The options for this are just endless. You can really just about do anything that your mind can think up. One last thing to point out is you can see right here the red buttons, those little red dots with the ones and twos. Those tell you if you have video or text comments. You can see this one right here, post by Dawn, has two comments, and if I look, she's got a post here and a comment here and there. Okay, so that tells other people that you're having comments, that you've got comments on what you're posting. Kind of leads them to maybe check out what you're saying as well. All right, well that's Ask3 in a nutshell. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to get a hold of me. Thanks.